So we found a pretty unique car here in the lanes. Brendan's K24-powered Toyota Celica, being driven here by Daniel. Boys, tell us a bit about it. You first, Brendan.
Started off life as just an old RA60 Celica, and then we just cut it up a bit and put a K24 Honda, a power glide and a 9-inch in it basically, and a big turbo.
And it's a fairly fresh build from what I understand, especially with this engine.
Yeah, this engine's only sort of done a couple of test days so far, so first big event for it.
And what's the PB to date overall for the car so far and with this engine?
It's gone 839 before at 162, so yeah, it's, we've just changed turbo and everything though, so hopefully we'll sneak a bit more out in the future.
So this is not your first drag challenge. Brendan had a Integra entered at one point, but Daniel, is this your first one?
First drag challenge, yes it is, yeah.
So what about this week? You've said this car's done 8.3s. I've seen it do a few low 8s at Willowbank. So what's the goal for this week?
We're trying to just sort of, it would be nice if we could have 850s, but I don't know if the track can take it. Well, yeah, we don't know yet, but man, if we can do 8s or whatever and finish through the week, then that's it. If we can just even finish the week, that would be good. So.
And you did a bit of testing with this thing on the road as well before the event. How did that go?
Yeah, we hooked the trailer up and went up to Toowoomba, a bit of a hill there getting in, so make sure all the temps and everything were right, just to make sure we didn't have problems when we got here.
So you're fairly confident for the 4.5, 5 hour drive down to Portland in a couple of hours' time?
No way!
Nah.
No, we'll be fine, we'll be fine.
We did a bit of a test run 2 weeks ago. We went from the Gold Coast, fully loaded with everything as it was, drove to Willowbank, we went 850, 160, and then drove all the way back. So yeah, we did a little bit of driving around before we came down here blind, and lucky we did because we found a few things that we sort of needed to fix. It makes a massive difference towing a trailer with not towing a trailer. It's a big load on the car.
So I hear your first pass here didn't quite go to plan, and that's given, you know, green car, green track. Is there a plan to do another pass today before hitting the road?
Yeah, definitely. We slowed the boost ramp down a bit. We still had the tune-up that we had in it from when we went 850 the other week, but we just pulled boost in a bit slower now. The tyre took it off the hit, but it just spun a little bit out, so we just fed it in a bit slower now. So hopefully we can run 8-something this time. It'll be good. See how we go.
Alright, and I'm next. Okay, mate, how are you?
How you going?
Tell me, how'd you go today?
Went pretty good. We sort of left the softest tune in it to start with this morning, and the track was good, and we went 550, 127 straight off the bat. We went back out for another hit because we got a little bit greedy and we tried to put a bit more in, but the track sort of went a bit downhill on the second pass and we just smacked the tyres off it. But yeah, we're happy with what we did this morning, and we're just going to pack it up now and hit the road.
Are you driving all the way to Mildura?
I think so.
You're really going to do it?
Yeah, I think so. It's still kind of early. I'd rather get it done and we can all sleep in tomorrow before we go to the track.
I've just noticed it's not the most spacious car, and I see you got 2 guys in the back.
Yep, we're 4 up in here.
Yeah, right. He looks really comfy. Look how happy this guy is, you poor bugger. How was the drive from Heathcote down here?
We had, pretty much no problems. Good.
Pretty
nice
much
cruise.
no problems?
Yeah, we didn't see. We had one little minor issue, but we sort of patched it up and just fixed it when we got here.
Bit of gaffer tape? Or?
No, the wastegate, because we've got an E-gate. We've had it happen before. The 2 wires inside, but like they break off.
Oh, right.
So we just made it jam shut for the ride here because it sort of opens up and it's a bit noisy. So we just patched that up and fixed it up this morning when we got here. Other than that, perfect. We didn't see any animals, no casualties. It's just, nice drive.
Beautiful.
Well, we had a shit day yesterday, man. Like, we tripped through the beams in the morning and then the track just went downhill and we just tried to keep fighting it and catching it and just didn't happen.
How did you convince the boys to squeeze in the back? Are they getting free food or what's the deal?
No, not really. They just love it. Look at them.
They love it. They
Two
love
peas in a pod.
Yeah,
Two
right.
peas in a pod in here. Look.
Just love being in here.
Yeah, it'd be like farting in a bubble.
Yes, my ass gets a little bit sore on the Kirky. It's all right. It's not too
But we're in
bad.
here.
So I see you got a port. You got the radio.
Yeah, that's the Steza. That's the boombox.
What about it? How you got aircon? Or you got dual fan?
Oh yeah, we got 2 fans. I don't think we need today though. It's nice
should be
temperature.
right, yeah.
Though. It's good. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind trying to squeeze in the back later. What do you reckon?
Have a go. It's been a bit of a race, see who can get in the fastest the last couple of days.
All right, guys. We'll
Good.
see you.
Too
See you
easy.
guys
See you at the
tomorrow.
other end.
See you later.
See you. Thank you.
How was your drive through the Grampians, mate?
That was beautiful. We had a awesome drive, no problems, good views. It was nice and cruisy, no problems. It was awesome.
Now tell me, what the hell is it? It's a Corolla, it's a Celica, it's a Starion.
It's a RA60 Celica with a A82 Corolla front.
You guys just couldn't dare to be different enough, eh?
The car wasn't built on looks, it was more built on a good wheelbase, rear-wheel drive, pretty light. It fits a 4-cylinder real good, it's easy to work on. It's more of a practicality car than so much of a looks, but this year we do have plans to do beadlock wheels, front runners, and really slam it and stuff like that. As this thing's still quite a new car and we've nutted our problems, but you know, we're still working on 60s and stuff like that. So yeah, we will do some look stuff, hopefully before the next drag week. But yeah, for now, this is what we're working with.
I reckon it's perfect, mate. It's very different.
It is different. I mean, I think we're the only 4-cylinder here this weekend. I haven't seen another 4-cylinder yet, so it's kind of cool that we can, you know, tow a couple thousand Ks with a fully loaded trailer, 4 people in the car, and you know, still put down some good times.
I am kind of impressed just at getting 4 people in this car.
Yeah, well, the boys in the back have got it pretty worked out now. They ninja under the bars and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, they're alright. I think once you're in the back, it's not too bad. I've got the arse end of the deal here with the not so comfy seat.
Oh,
It's not too bad though.
at least you fit in it.
Yeah, I do. I'm pretty snug.
Forward 113 far side. Hey Christopher, how are you?
Mildura threw some curveballs at you. What was your day like there?
Yeah, Mildura was alright. The track was kind of pretty average. We zinged the tyres in the first one. and then it rained for a few hours, and everyone was a bit worried that no one was going to get another pass in, but they pushed through, which is good. They did a real good job at the track there. And then we pulled all the power back out of it, did suspension changes. We went a 6.1, then a 580, and then a 568, I think it was, on the final pass. We probably would have gone again, but we run out of time, so it is what it is, but we were quite happy with that.
How was the drive from Mildura today?
Wasn't too bad. We had a couple of little hiccups, but it was relatively cruisy. I mean, it was a 500k stint. I think that was the biggest one we did all week in one go. Because the 700k drive the other day we split into two. Obviously, it's probably a bit too much after we finished racing the other day. But no, it wasn't too bad. I mean, we left this morning at about 7 o'clock and we got here at about 3, I think. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, not bad. Probably not, scenery wasn't as great as it was through the mountains the other day, but
No.
it wasn't bad. First part's good. We just brought power in pretty slowly because we weren't sure what the track was going to be like. We just left the Mildura half-track tune-up in at the start, and we went 870 something at 163. So far that's a PB for mile an hour for the car. And then we turned it up a little bit more, brought power in a bit faster on the second pass, sort of creeping up on it, and went 860 something at 162. I was sort of hoping for a 50 today, but we'll just keep feeding it in tomorrow and see how it goes.
It looks like you're packing up. Where are you heading off to?
Home to get some sleep. Bit of an early night because we had a big day. I think we went to bed at about 1 last night, up at 6 for the 500k drive today. So it'd be nice to get a semi-early night and feel fresh for tomorrow.
Sleep in your own bed?
Yeah.
That's going to be a bit exciting.
Nice. Yeah.
And you'll be back here bright and early tomorrow to break some records?
Yeah, we'll probably do a few passes tomorrow, I think. Obviously, because we want to hand in our slip every day, we don't want to go ham today just in case something happened, you know.
Yep.
So we'll get our final slip in tomorrow, then we'll probably start playing around and feeding some stuff into it and see what happens.
I look forward to seeing it, mate. Well done.
Challenge day 5. How's it been treating you so far?
Awesome. We got off to a bit of a rocky start on the first day, obviously jumping through them beams. Apart from that, each day we've done, we've been really happy with the result we're getting. The car's performing. We've been really lucky with that for its first big trip. But no, we're stoked.
So you're going back out?
Nah, we'll leave on a happy note. I like leaving on a happy note, so we'll do that this time. It's been a great event. We've all thoroughly enjoyed it, so that's good. Anyone wants to see it, check out the Auto Perfection YouTube channel. Full build videos on there. Jump and have a look.
Awesome.
Thanks, mate.
No worries.
Good on you.
Been a good day. We're packed up now and going to hang out for the rest of the Arvo while we've still got a perfectly sweet running car with PB a mile an hour in ET, cruise back to Melbourne and fly home tomorrow. It's pretty good. We had a good week. We did I guess, because we had to drive from Melbourne to here as well and back there and whatever in between. So I'd say we did about 2,000 Ks. We did 14 passes, PB'd in mile an hour and ET today on a, this is an SS style. We normally run like the pro radial thing. Yeah, we can't complain about that at all. The car's still perfectly fine when we're driving home. Good week.
So you've had fun?
Yeah, absolutely. This has been probably one of the best car events I've ever done, I think. It's a blast, man. You can't experience it until you actually do it. I mean, and it makes you really open your eyes. You need to understand the reliability and the stuff that these cars go through over a week. You know, drive 2,000 Ks on some of the worst roads you've ever seen. So, you know, not worse, but they're not easy. You know, up hills, down hills, and then, you know, you go into the track and you're running 8s, 7s, whatever, you know, all these guys. So, yeah, you really got to give a credit to the cars and the people that are involved with this event. You know, it's hard on the cars and it's a big week, but it's probably the funnest week I've ever had, I think. It's been awesome. It's just one big adventure, I guess, and just the hospitality and the people here is awesome as well. Like everybody, there's no one that's up themselves or whatever. You can go around and have a chat to anybody and anybody will treat you like their friend, and they're all up for a chat. So it's just an awesome event, man. I rate it 100%.
Awesome, man. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming.
No dramas. Thanks for having us, and we'll definitely be back. There's no doubt about it.
I've enjoyed seeing the car run.
Thanks.
And it's great to see a little four-banger just ripping it up.
It is. We've had a few people say this weekend that one of the boys said this is one of his favourite things he's had to watch this week, because it's you know, we're fighting a bit of an uphill battle with the other cars. So, you know, we have half the cylinders, we have a trailer with pretty much a workshop in it. There's 4 of us in the car. Like, yeah, it's tough on the little engine and gearbox, but it held in there all week and didn't miss a single beat. It was awesome.